But most people nowadays say, I have no time. Of course you don't. Because you are not aware of the present. You know, the present is represented on your watch by a hairline that is as thin as possible as is consistent with visibility. And so everybody thinks the present is instead of
Japan. Man, do I miss it. I've been wanting to travel since I was a kid, and that was on the top of my list. As an adult now, I just want a wider understanding of the world and soak in different cultures with my own two eyes, even though if it's just a glimpse. Hopefully I'll be able to share that with you. A whole terabyte worth of footage. Enjoy. How's the pizza here?
Tell you the truth, I don't eat pizza like that, man.
Pizza? Everyone likes pizza. I mean, some green peppers on that, maybe some onions. You know what I'm saying? Some pineapple.
Well, here we are, back on the hot, muggy street of New York.
Man, go to trip to China, man.
And she never gives in. She just changes her mind.
So I'm glad I did it this time, but what I had to do to get cheap tickets is take a flight from Georgia to New York, New York to China, then from China to Japan, plus layovers. Never again.
Hi, Kevin.
In New York, I met with half of the people I'm going to be chilling with in Japan. James, aka Shia LaBeouf,
Don't let your team.
and Colin of the Cluster Cast. Okay, the reason why I have footage of me taking off my shoes, you're probably thinking, oh, Matt, you're wasting footage. This is what you have a terabyte worth of footage for? You taking off your shoes? Listen here, it's an important lesson to learn. Rule number one about going through airport security is make sure you have socks without holes in them. And don't trip like I'm the only one who wears socks till they're totally worn out so it looks like your leg is wearing a mini skirt. You want to play rock, paper, scissors for that dollar?
It's $1.
It's $1. Let's make it interesting. I mean, who cares? If I just sit there and grab it up, it doesn't mean anything. But if I want it,
That's a 100.
if I want it, yes, this is quality content.
Think of it this way: a lot of Famicom cards in Japan are $1. So that $1 might be, a magical chase or something.
Yes. Listen to him. Come on.
James, you are a character.
Take those.
All right. Well,
Take that hand out.
I'll be a cool guy.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
God damn it. We should say go. We should get on go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Go.
All right, that's one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You got it. You got the dollar.
You got that magical chase. It's not even for the NES.
That was like anticlimactic. There it is. See, how does that dollar taste now?
It's not a Switch cartridge.
So finally we're on a plane to China with a 15-hour layover to Japan. Yeah, I know. And if you haven't flown internationally, they use these huge planes with 2 floors on them. And they actually give you like real food. Debatable. Clarification, food that you don't have to pay for. Better than pretzels and a pack of nuts.
What do you guys think of the flight?
It was
Looking outside the window, I was addicted to it. It has to be up.
Matt, I know you're an avid Crocs fanatic, so watch your toes.
Oh, wow.
Please take a picture. Please take a picture.
Oh my god. This is a beautiful airport.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you know that nice, cool, misty look you get outside those glass windows? That's the smog caused by the pollution.
That's a ceiling. Yeah. One heck of a ceiling. That warps. I can't even capture how like ridiculous that is.
Yeah.
So you can stay in China for a couple days, get in a hotel if it's just for a layover without having a special long-time visa pass. But you have to be screened first, and they were not liking my old photos.
She made you do a double take too?
Yeah, alright, so she looked at this, and she was like, did you lose some weight?
That's better than like fucking my image that looks like honorably discharged JonTron.
Wow. Look at that. Jeez.
Oh my god, is that Comic Sans?
It's like
Welcome to the executive floor. Comic Sans. I pressed it.
Which one are you trying to press?
5.
Gotta give some love, some caressing. We could go down the stairs. We shouldn't have to do this at the Hilton. You know how to get to the 5th floor?
5th? No, this is 6.
Yeah, it's not working. It won't.
Did you use the code?
Oh.
We do? Yeah, so you go inside. What the code that you can press? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I thought we were like losing our heads for a second.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You gotta put a card in?
Let's find out. Oh my god.
What?
What is this?
What? Look at this mood lighting. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be unsavory.
Oh, dude. Check that out.
What the? Okay.
Oh, look, nice little blind so you guys can watch each other take a bath.
I almost tripped on that.
I would say, even though you didn't get to really explore, it was still pretty cool coming to China. Alright. It's a gimbal. It keeps it video smooth.
But my hotel have a regulations, no.
No videotaping?
Yeah, no video.
Oh, okay.
So you can take a
A
camera.
picture, but not
Picture.
video.
Yes.
Basically? Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
my
sorry
hotel
about that.
regulations.
Alright.
So this is one of the many times people told me not to record, and of course, the beginning of camera issues. But it doesn't matter. It just means I gotta be a little bit more sneaky.
So they stopped all my fun.
What?
They stopped all my fun.
How so?
They say I could take pictures but not film. Yeah. So no fun was had. What the heck?
Star Wars. Return of the Jedi.
Oh my gosh.
Legitimate 6 Star Wars movie. Just the whole film's in Mandarin.
No subtitles, no anything?
The subtitles are also Mandarin.
Oh my god.
So I'm just like watching this.
You got that one, right?
The bag separately.
She got like upset at me. She was just like, "Oh, no." She said, "Oh, battery, yeah, here." And I was just like, "Okay, yeah, all the batteries are there." And then she's like, "No, cables," and she like rips it all out of my bag like a freaking clown.
So on one side it's just like cameras, like electronics, toiletries. I'm like, okay, and then I turn the corner, it's like lithium like power banks, fucking lenses, and I'm like, ugh, like.
Plus, they were checking people for bombs before we got inside of the airport.
What?
Well, what was that?
It's a bomb checker. It checks for like magnetic fields.
Oh.
At least I think that's how it works.
Oh,
In reality, they're taking your DNA.
It is crazy. Just to let you know, you might want to pack light if you go through China.
Hi, Matthew.
Quarantine. Well, back to carrying the big honk. Eyes got popped out.
You guys made it. Oh, you got the little. What is the camera there for?
What do you mean?
Gotta record the adventures.
George complained about the camera so many times in Japan. It's like he doesn't have a YouTube channel. See, what you don't know is George actually hates the camera. What you see on the Super Bunny Hop channel, that's all CG. Anyways, we're finally here. And straight from the airport, you have to get this card. This guy right here. Use it to get anywhere using this crazy Japan train system. Most people take the train in Japan. That's why everyone has this card. So much so that you can even use it to buy food from vending machines and stuff inside the train station. also because so many people use it, there's this constant traffic through getting in and out. So usually there isn't a block to block you if you have an invalid card or you don't have enough money. But of course there is these two slabs that come out if you have an invalid card, but that will also hold up traffic. And of course you could just jump over it, but it seems not to really happen much. There's train supervisors at every single entrance. I mean, even the obscure ones that are inside buildings, trust me, I know. The economy must be like really, really good in Japan.
What? Tokyo banana? Creamy, soft, and banana-ful?
It's very catchy. So is this gonna be everywhere we go?
Every train station has its own theme.
Oh, don't the convenience do?
Sometimes.
There's a line. Another line.
As I was standing there waiting for the train, I noticed I was waiting in line. And I know it's like a small detail, but it speaks volumes on how organized everything is. I mean, during the trip, I noticed lines everywhere. They even ride the escalator in a certain way. Like, I realize people outside of Japan do this, but this is the first time I'm seeing this. People who don't want to walk up go to the left, and people who want to run up go to the right. But it doesn't stop there. They even have garbage bins for different types of garbage. And you never see garbage bins out there in the city either. It's only in the train stations. And you must think, okay, so it's like all over the floors, right? No. Imagine the busyness of New York. I mean, food places everywhere on the street, but clean. I wanted to get my mic out of my little satchel. It's like a bag. And noticed it wasn't there in my duffel bag. At this point, my heart crumbled. I had my batteries, I had my gimbal in there, and I had my mic. All things I kind of need. It took a minute, but I snapped out of it. I put my camera away and enjoyed the sights. I'm in Japan! Japan! Now, as soon as I get to the Airbnb, I'm definitely calling the airlines, but I'm feeling optimistic. I'm going through this, put a smile back in my face because my face, I had to fix it. I was going to the dark side.
George, have you ran into a store that makes you take your shoes off yet?
Take your shoes off right now. So I did it. Okay, good. Did he lose some legs? It's just a flesh. Oh! Yeah, video games. And the Famicom, they have the controllers and the little trays.
Okay, the first thing I noticed is that everything was quiet. For like a city environment, it felt like the suburbs. I almost thought the apartments were abandoned at one time. Second thing I thought was everything was extremely tiny.
Damn, elevator trying to squeeze me in here. Wow, this is pretty tight.
The room pictures for this place looked like a mansion compared to the others on Airbnb. And it was pretty small.
Yep, that's a
Man,
video game.
the pictures make it look so big, and then you're like, you're in here and this is like tiny as hell.
From what I understand from the culture is that they believe that they only want to take what is enough, what they only what they need. Not like a huge mansion because they're not gonna use it.
Oh, cute little trucks.
It's so adorable.
It's so cute little trucks, man.
So everything is super tiny and cute, even like the cars and the stores you walk by. And because everyone takes the train, everyone walks. So you'll find stores everywhere, full-on restaurants in train stations. And if you're from the States, that sounds disgusting. That sounds nasty. Okay, because when you think about train stations, you think about dirtiness, you think about rats, you think about the Ninja Turtles, maybe. But Japan, it's clean as hell. It's a different world. Oh, okay. 1 second. I remember that I had my satchel with me when I was on the plane so I could take my medication, but I forgot to take it off the plane when I left in excitement. I talked to 4 different people in 4 different departments, and each one was helpful, even though they couldn't speak English. Okay, I'll call them. Thank you very much. So I got another number. You know how in the US there's like this language barrier, you know? Oh, you can't speak English? Why are you even in this country? You know, like all this. Here, it's not an issue. Hey, how you doing? Do you know English? A little bit? Okay. I lost my bag on flight 981. My bag, I left it. 981. Yes. Small? Yes. Alright, so A counter. What shop? Which shop? Shop to bank? Phone company, shop to bank. So I'm probably gonna butcher his name, but this dude named Kobo said he might have found the bag. So I cross my fingers and go to the airport while all the other dudes go to Shinjuku to play in the arcades.
Well, split ways for now. These nerds.
By the way, I forgot I didn't introduce the rest of the group. Obviously, my girl, James Collin, and we just met up with Gorg Weedman and Patrick the Finn God.
Alright, let's do this. So, shop the bonk. Oh, there's ramen. Down there? Is it SoftBank? Did he mean SoftBank? I called on the phone for Air China. It was the Air China flight. And I think Kobo, told me the
staff name, right?
Yeah.
Hi, could you write down your name?
Oh, yes.
Mad props to these ladies because they're already closed and they called anyway to make sure they told the guy to come and meet me here. They said that he will be there in 20 minutes. He was there in 15.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
My freaking hero. I wanted to grab that man by his cheeks and plant a bomb on those lips that he could not defuse. With a piece of my soul back, I took this train to Shinjuku to meet up with the boys. It's funny. Everyone keeps to themselves most of the time, but as soon as those train doors open, everyone just bulldozes in to make sure that they don't get left behind. I mean, what you can't see is everyone just kind of squeezing themselves into the train. I mean, those videos that you watch, that stuff is true. Everyone's just going in it, like there's no nut space, okay? You're just grinding on Japanese men all day like you in the club.
Okay. Okay. Hola.
Are you recording?
Hola.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Have you even turned that thing off?
No, I haven't. It's just been on this entire time.
Should I try to
Be careful, because I almost got kicked out of the other arcades.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
That's a good
They
souvenir.
usually don't have no photo rules.
Oh, really?
I got yelled at one of the arcades for recording, so I would
So
say
if you
be
get
careful.
yelled at, you're gonna have to put it away.
Oh, really?
But yeah, a lot of places in Japan do. I was in a sushi restaurant that had no cell phones at all. Like you just weren't allowed to take it out.
Thought I would get a couple shots.
Did they say something?
No,
Oh,
they
okay.
looked at it though.
Oh.
They looked at it, but the way I was holding it, I've learned to like hold it a certain way that they won't. Oh my god.
Went clubbing.
You got them socks, boy.
No. If you slap them side to side, it makes a new gun. If you put them on top of each other, it makes a new gun.
Are you playing Maple Story?
I'm playing.
Is that Maple Story?
Oh, it's Beatmania DX24.
You're playing Maple Story, George. James, you weren't kidding.
Oh my god.
What? What? Oh my god.
I'm not ashamed.
Oh my
That was
god.
horrible.
These arcades are next level. In the US, arcades died a while back. I mean, there's a few speckles here and there, but the days where you can go to the laundromat with your mom and pop some quarters in that you should be using for your clothes into the metal slug machine in the back, those are over. In Tokyo, there are tons of these arcades filled with people. I mean, not too much that you can't play every game, but not too little that you're like the only nerd there, you know? Most games cost 100 yen to play, which is about around $1. And it lasts between 5 minutes to like 15 minutes, depending on the type of game. You can get a lot of mileage out of your buck. Now to end off the first night, we went to go do some karaoke. It saddens me that not every song that I recorded ended up into the memory card because Sony makes overheating pieces of garbage, but here. And also the one the one song that didn't make it was probably one of my favorites. It was In the End with Linkin Park, and the camera shut off.
Are you recording the elevator? There is nothing you haven't recorded.
The more you notice it,
the more it makes me nervous.
Yes.
Can I hold that? It's so stable, it's weird. Yeah, what does it feel like? Oh, it has a joystick on it.
Is it recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Whoa! すいません。すいません、これ動かないんですけど。はい。
Oh, that's not moving? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. The door's been open the whole entire time. You just hear me. Oh. 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 Oh.
I'm gonna go to 7.
That's where the strange stuff's going on.
The 6th floor?
Yeah, dude, you saw him? He was like, yo, no cameras, no.
I mean, we stepped out. It was like a kitchen. I guess that's where the drinks come from. Alright, which room is ours? Oh, this looks sleazy. Are you sure this is karaoke? Are you sure this is karaoke? Also, the light switch didn't immediately work. It had to warm up to it. Okay.
Interesting.
How do we get beer?
This is my first time going to a real karaoke place.
Yeah, welcome. So did you not do it in Atlanta at all?
Huh?
Did you not do it in Atlanta at all?
No.
Oh no, they're doing it like royalty free. I think about that day I left him at a Greyhound station west of Santa Fe. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep and I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss the day.
Oh my god. See, it's a Japanese.
Could I be an idol in daytime? I want it that way. Tell me why. Hey, nobody knows this, but this is very easy. Oh my god, here we go again. I hope this one has the duet. I'm very sorry.
You should just start teaching.
I'm very sorry about
You gotta
this.
teach us.
Aww.
This sounds bad.
What the heck?
What is that? I'm serious. Yeah,
I'm serious, nigga.
I don't know if I want to do this one.
I didn't know that there was.
Here, Matt, I only know that Matt, you can do this one.
You don't want to do Snoop Dogg, Summer Buddy, huh? Sipping on gin and juice. Lay back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking in
It's not. That's it?
Yeah, we are actually late.
I was trying to find
this. We gotta get
Oh.
out of there.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I could,
they'd be nice to us.
Yeah.
Wow, guys,
like
that
I
was
could
fun.
really,
That was a lot of fun.
like you know, when you come here, you think like maybe we can do like half an hour, but half an hour you can even get all out of the door,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be.
I just wanna take you
higher. Wow, it sounds so weird. Why does it sound so bootleg? Ladies, players, man, that song is addicting. So I want to stress how many stores and restaurants there are. I mean, there are buildings like with different marketplaces, like straight up you get off there and there's like a mini farmer's market out there with different things and even figurines off to the side. They're in every nook and cranny of the city, down dark hallways, downstairs to the right, past Cousin Lucy. Like, I don't know how these places stay afloat. And of course it's because of the traffic from all the people walking, but I mean, they are hard to find. You know, it's something so different from the practice in United States where you have to have the big sign. Someone has to be out there, you know, in the full Lady Liberty suit for taxes, you know, like swinging the little Caesar sign. I've been there. All this makes for an amazing city for foreigners to explore. Just don't wander into those specialty shops unless, you know, they got what you're looking for.
I want to look this way.
So I know crazy music and editing is great, but for this, I want you to hear more Japan. Okay, so nothing fancy on this one, just straight up raw. Enjoy.
Let's do it.
Is it just me, or did we just walk into Nyokobe City? Oh boy. It doesn't move that well. Are you gonna have to go shopping? Oh dear. You should probably buy super glue. I'm gonna put my phone in. I'm starting to worry. You need to go to rehab. Did you have trouble? No. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh my
either go
God.
down this way.
That was
Like
the
wait,
best.
no, that
Thank
way
you,
actually
George.
leads back around, but
I was looking at that. I was like, oh, I don't want to detour everyone just to go through that thing, but it looks so cool.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly where you need to go.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's all I'm gonna be doing while I'm here.
It was a roller coaster of a day, but when I walked through there, I just knew that the trip was worth it. And the hope with these videos is that I can show as much as I possibly can so I can remember. Like a journal for everyone to see. Till next time. Japan!